I have so much new makeup to try out. I've been out of the office for 2 weeks and things have been piling up. I actually got sent the new foundation from Benefit. I don't think they sent me my shade. So this will be interesting. I also have the new eyeshadow palette by NATASHA DENONA. I have the new Benefit highlighter as well that I bought. I have the new powder from Fenty. I have the new cream bronzer by NATASHA DENONA. I'm looking at the stuff here. I am very excited. I'm also super excited about this. I bought the Unreal Lips Healthy Glow Nectar oil by Charlotte Tilbury. And I bought the one in Fig because I have a current obsession with Fig. Should we smell it and see if it actually smells like Fig? You know what? It does. It smells like Fig. You know what? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Should we put this on and just wear this? Because I also got the new lip glosses by Rare Beauty. Ooh, this applicator is really nice. It's almost like a little divot. Oh, that's very comfortable. It smells... I'm gonna turn into a Fig. That's actually really nice. There is a little color to it. You know what? I don't hate it. So I got sent the foundations by Benefit. And I have the shades 10N6. I turned into Swedish there for a bit. Switched over to my Swedish 6W and 7N. I can already tell this is way too light. Maybe I can make 10N work. Although, I mean, I want to... That's a different human being. I want to match my 10 because, of course, I want my body to match my face. My face is lighter than my body, but I kind of want them all to be the same shade. And I don't think that any part of me is this shade. Actually, there might be parts of me that is this shade, but you will not see that because I'm trying to stay monetized. I am going to start with prepping my skin, though. I did want to let you know, a while ago, I don't remember how long ago, I did a sponsorship with Oden, which is a Korean skincare brand, and they are now available at Sephora. So I just wanted to, like, cause you can see, I've used this quite a lot. So this is not sponsored by them, but I keep using this product because it's great, and you can now find Oden at Sephora. I will link them so that you can find them. I love this serum. I have oily combo skin, and this is a moisturizing serum that is perfect for oily skin because it sinks in and it still leaves you like hydrated but not fatty or greasy or oily, and it is perfect if you have combo skin, especially if you are a little bit more, you have like a little bit more mature skin and you want to get a little bit of hydration in, but you don't want to disrupt whatever you're putting on. This moisturizing serum by Oden is amazing, and I use it a lot. And my skin just really likes it. So I'm gonna go wet a sponge, zoom in, and we'll see how that 10 neutral is. It's described as a light medium neutral, but everybody cross your fingers and say a prayer to the makeup gods. Okay, let me get a little bit out here. I mean, this is... oh my god. This smells like... Look, this is the shade... I don't think this is my shade. And why does it smell like... Is it supposed to smell like that? That smells... Oh my gosh. What is that smell? Did I shake this? I feel like I did. It smells very chemically. Like, it smells... Okay, I used to be a bartender. This smells like cleaning off the bar after the end of the night. That is so light. Like, it smells so like just spilled alcoholic beverages. I am actually Casper the Friendly Ghost. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, deep breaths, deep breaths. I have bronzers, this will be fine. I mean, the texture of the foundation is really nice. The coverage, clearly, it's literally covering up everything. Can you tell I'm having second thoughts? If I like this foundation, if it holds up on me, I'm gonna have to go buy this in a different color because I'm not even sure if this is like my winter color. I mean, clearly I'm very tan right now. I mean, the finish is beautiful. It's very lightweight, serum-y. It doesn't feel cakey or anything, but oh my god. That's actually a jump scare. I do have a concealer, but I think the I think the concealer is darker than the foundation, so that's great. This is Maxine's Revenge. This concealer is beautiful. I traveled with this one. It's giving coverage, but still like kind of lightweight. And it's really like flexible under the eyes. This is, I mean, this is darker than, listen, everybody go. I am going to be using a cream bronzer, but I also know, because I have the NATASHA DENONA cream bronzer, but I happen to know that this cream bronzer is a little bit too, I mean, you're seeing the swatch, it's a little bit too cool tone for me, which again is the opposite of what I need right now. It almost, when I blend it out, almost has a little bit of like a purple undertone on me, because again, I have a little bit of a golden undertone, especially when I'm tan. So, I really don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so we're gonna do this. Can you tell that I'm like so confused? So this is, I mean, you can tell. The bronzer is literally my skin tone. I summered too hard. I turned into my bronzer shade. But when oh my god, I have something on my lips. A fuzzy. But when I blend it out, it does give almost a little bit of a purpley undertone. I think you can see it here. There is like a little bit of almost a cooler neutral undertone, but I'm gonna see if I can give my face back like its shape and its like actual color, and maybe we'll go over with a powder bronzer too. I still have that new one from ABH in front of me. This will be fine. Everything will be fine. I did travel with this one from NATASHA DENONA, so this is actually not a first impression. I traveled with this one and I traveled with this one, and I did use this bronzer on its own a bunch when I was traveling, and the only thing that, like I said, I did notice is that when it's, now that I have it on a lighter foundation, it's giving a little bit of sun-kissed, but when I used it on, because I didn't bring a foundation actually when I was traveling, when I used it just on my skin tone, I did feel like it leaned a little bit too cool tone for my personal liking. I like something that's a little bit more golden, and I didn't feel like this one had a golden undertone. But if you're not looking for that, maybe it's perfect. One thing I will say though about this NATASHA DENONA bronzer is that it is pretty pigmented. So if you tried the one from, the one that I love, the one, I have it in front of me, I used it yesterday, the one from Makeup by Mario, which is very, very sheer. If you thought that that one was too sheer, this one is very blendable, but it has quite a lot of color to it. Like, it is pretty pigmented. So if that sounds like something you would like, maybe you would really like it. I like the formula a lot. I just wish it was a little bit more golden. I feel like this is giving me back somewhat of my, I'm using way more than I normally would, but it's because that foundation is not my shade. I mean, I feel like we can agree on that. I get told a lot of times that I should be matching my face and not my body, but my face is so much lighter than my body. Like, I can't just be like a floating head on a body and like not belong. I need to match to my body, especially when I like to dress and show my shoulders. And if I'm not matching my shoulders, like it's gonna look weird. At least I think so. I mean, I'm never gonna tell anyone else how they should do their makeup, but people do sure be telling me how I should be doing mine. I'm gonna do my brows and see if I can just make sure that... Okay, this is looking way better. Okay, I did my brows because brows are boring. I bought, and I said I was gonna buy this. This is the Fenty new like powder. So this is the Bright Fix Instant Brightening Blurring Powder, and this is a pressed powder. I think I bought like the banana shade. Yeah, it is even called Banana 03. And I haven't even looked at this one. Oh, it comes with a little poof and a plastic cover. Am I gonna be using this poof? Probably not. You know what I will say? This packaging, kind of bulky. Like, this is thick packaging. It looks like a book though, but that's thick packaging. I think I'm gonna be using my cinch brush. It picks up really nice. Let me see if I can just get rid of some of the creases, because unset concealer will always crease on me. Okay, that's a nice color. I do like a yellow under eye. Listen, I know we gave up on that in 2016, but I am still left in 2016. And I actually really enjoy that. And I think my face needed to be yellowed up a little bit too. I'm just gonna be setting my T-zone. I really hope I'm gonna like this. I just have it, for me, Fenty like complexion products work really good for me. I see people say that they're like, oh, Fenty like complexion product never work for me. For me, it's the opposite. It almost always works for me. There's a few products that don't, but I love that. Like, this is the set side versus the unset side. It's looking a little stark right now because I haven't put any powder bronzer on and my entire face is a little bit in a weird color right now, but I'm actually really liking that one. Not bad. I'm gonna go in with the ABH bronzer again. I have it in Tropical Tan, which is described as a medium to tan with a warm golden undertone. For me, this one works really well. A bunch of you were telling me in that video that apparently it's the darker shades that swatch really great. I still haven't seen them in store. I kind of want to go in store and see them. So it seems like they have maybe nailed a couple of these shades that are in between or lighter, but the darker shades are really bad. So I haven't seen them myself in store, but I'm curious to see. But if you have the same skin tone as me, at least this one is working out really good. But apparently the darker shades are... Someone said that they were leaning, again, purple, like I said with that cream bronzer. So it would be really interesting to see them in real life. I feel like my face is lacking a little bit of warmth. But you know what? It is what it is. Gotta keep on keeping on. But overall, the finish, like the product in itself, looks really good. But I do think that both of these bronzers, that none of them are quite warm enough for me. It does give not a perfect... good enough, but not perfect. I actually realized I still haven't tried this new blush by Tower 28, so I am going to be trying this one out. I found it. I was like, did I forget to use this? And apparently I saved the bright pink. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's something in the water, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if these are pigmented or not. I'm going to use the F06, which is like a flimsy blush brush that has a little fuzz on it. So this is in the shade Felice Fresca. And this is a matte blush, which is probably why I haven't gotten around to it yet, because I'm not the biggest lover of a matte cheek. But we're going to be trying out a new highlighter today. I feel like this cool tone blush with the cool tone bronzer and everything is just turning too cool tone. But you know what? It will be fine. But we are going to be using a new highlighter today. That's very pink. This is way more pigmented than I even anticipated it being. It's fine, everything's fine, everybody cool down. It's fun though. It's cute. I mean, it is. I like putting blush here, like under my eyes in the outer corner. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I love how it looks. If you're into matte blushes, I do think it goes on pretty well. There's a little bit of sheen, like it's not dead matte. There's something. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I thought that was, it's pretty decent. Oh, the little poof for the powder. Let me put that back in so I don't lose it. I don't know if this is something I should put in my bag, but I think it's not slim enough to be put in my bag. I bought, so the foundation I got from Benefit, I have no idea how they got my address, because I'm not on the Benefit PR list. I did excuse myself from the Benefit Pink Club because they wanted me to sign a contract, which is basically asking me for unpaid sponsored work in exchange for products, and I don't do that. But they still sent me the foundation. I don't know how, but I did buy the new highlighter myself. This is the Glow La La Velvet Gleam highlighter, and I got it in Luna, which is described as a shade for light medium. Ooh, that looks really beautiful. Oh, I am very excited about that shade. It looks delicious, and it does look a little warm as well, which is what I need right now. So let me put a little bit on. Ooh, that's very pretty. I am so back into highlighting. I never left, but I am very much into like the bright highlight again. That is stunning. Oh, I recently tried, I don't even think you've seen that video yet, but I think I tried it in Thursday's video as well. The new highlighter from NARS. Also so good. So good. I love highlighters. I love fun, beautiful highlighters. I can never get enough. A really nice, like wet, glowy, glassy cheek. That is definitely what I am after. And I usually put a little highlighter on top of my brow up towards my forehead because I have a very small forehead. So I try to give the illusion of a longer forehead. That looks so good. And it blended it really beautiful with the blush. I feel like we have so many good highlighters going on. I'm so super excited. I do have the new mini palette by NATASHA DENONA. This one is called the Mini Gloom palette, and I'm very excited about this. I love a grungy color story. I've been really into like neutrals with a twist, and I really feel like that's what this one is. This one is described as a fall palette. Like this one is released for the fall season. A lot of brands will come out with their fall products ahead of fall, basically like now, and also coming like August, their fall things are gonna come out, and also September, their holiday seasons are coming like out, because brands are trying to be a little bit ahead of time. So this is actually a fall palette from NATASHA DENONA. If you're thinking this isn't very summer, yeah, they're thinking ahead of time. So this is a fall release from NATASHA DENONA, and I'm very intrigued, and I think I'm gonna be using, I might not use this like more pinky, cool tone, like almost like a grayish pink, but I think we'll do something with these shades here, and I'm gonna start with the mattes. Ooh, can we do first, actually, I bought this freckle thing. This is the Tarte Go With The Faux, and this one apparently has gone super viral on TikTok. So it's a freckle product. You open it up like this, and it has like little prongs, and you see there's a button where you push it down. So you basically push it into, and I guess there's like product down here, and then you do it where you want to have some freckles. It's okay. It's okay. I almost wish that these prongs had a little bit of give to them, like that they were a little like almost rubbery. I wouldn't have minded that. This is a little annoying, but also it's not a horrible system. Like it definitely could be, it could be worse, but you have to go in a couple of times. But let's just do a little bit over the nose. I do think it's not, again, it's not perfect. It is not as good as some other products, and I still, like, I go in with the one from Colourpop and I fill in my beauty marks. because I still have like some beauty marks, and I just do a couple of more spots, and I think it looks natural enough. There are definitely products like the one from Freck, for example, that works better and gives you even more natural looking faux freckles, but it is easy enough for you to use for sure. I can definitely see why it went viral, and I think it looks nice. Okay, let's get into the palette. Actually, should we do our lips first? No, let's do the palette first. Okay, I'm gonna start with the lighter green shadow, and I don't exactly know what kind of a look I want to do. Should I have thought about that before? Maybe. I guess I'll just go with something safe. It looks kind of mucky in here, but on the eyes, again, I'm using a primer that has a yellow undertone so that it like matches my skin, but you can see that this is looking a little bit more of a cool toned olive on my skin tone. If you have a cooler skin tone, I'm sure this is going to show up a little bit more warmer, but it's almost like it's like a neutral light olive. It's still like got that grungy undertone, but it's definitely not like a yellow undertone. You can see that on me. It's definitely not leaning yellow on me. Okay, I used some of the shades under my eyes too, and I used the darker shade, this one too. So I'm gonna put some of that, I guess, in my outer corner, and we'll see how it looks together. I think I might do a little like eyeliner, or maybe I'll use this one. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll use this shadow, this darker one, as an eyeliner to accentuate a little bit. I haven't fully decided. I am a really big fan of NATASHA DENONA eyeshadows and NATASHA DENONA mini palettes. I do have a video actually where I am ranking all the NATASHA DENONA mini palettes, and it's almost all the ones that has ever come out. And I feel like this one is a really nice one. So far, I'm liking the color story of it. It's like it's neutral, but it's got something. Okay, so this is where we are right now. I probably would add something even darker to like smoke this out, but I think I'm gonna keep it like this. So I'm gonna use the two shimmers now, this one and this one. And I think I'm just gonna do that, and I am gonna spray it. I'm gonna start with the light one. I'm gonna spray it. Do I have a spray here somewhere? Yes. I'm still using the Fresh Prints from Glamlight. Listen, this is the life that we are living. I'm gonna do the lighter one in here. This seems to be more like a traditional shimmer formula. It's almost like a very pale, slight like just sagey green undertone vanilla shade. I will say this shimmer formula is nothing special. It's nice. It's a solid shimmer formula, but nothing special whatsoever. I do think the shade of it goes really well with the palette, but it's nice. I'm gonna put a little bit on the lower lash line and in the inner corner, but I'm not gonna blow it out in the inner corner. And then I'm gonna do the darker green one. I think I'm gonna spray this one too. And I'm gonna put that in the middle. Oh, this definitely has a little bit more of a blue undertone than all of the other shadows. Gives it a little interesting contrast. Okay, same here. This is more of like just a traditional shimmer formula. Nothing wrong with the formulas. Oh my god, am I focused? Nothing wrong with the formulas in this mini palette, but it's nothing like revolutionary in like forms of formula. I think I'm gonna do, let's see if I can find, here it is, like the E12, the little eyeliner brush, and I think I'm gonna do that darker shade just around the inner corner, and as a liner, just to make this a little bit more dramatic. I think you can see the difference, just bringing in a little bit more drama compared to not. I'm really liking that. I'm gonna put some falsies on. I'm just letting the glue dry a bit. So I'm gonna use the Swede, that's the little brush, the Swede lip liner. This one is in Dream Bigger. That's a cute color. It's like my lips if I want to keep them reddish peach. Not bad. I'm gonna use one of the new glosses by Rare Beauty. I actually really like how this lip liner looks, and we are gonna pair it with one of the glosses from Rare Beauty. These are the new ones that are coming out. There is this little pamphlet. So these are the shades, and I really feel like we should be doing this one, the one that's called Beam, because I feel like that would really go with this lip liner. Beam is a peachy coral with a gold and pink pearl. This is the Positive Light Luminizing Lip Glosses. They're going to be $20 each. Liquid Glass Effect. Smooth, glassy lip gloss that drips with shimmer and shine while hydrating lips instantly and over time. I think she's wearing the shade here as well, Selena. It looks beautiful, and I definitely have a fuzzy on my lips. Hello? So this is what it looks like. It's like a flat applicator. Ooh! Smells very fruity, like super fruity. Oh, I put it on my nose. That's really nice. Okay. Such a nice scent, like very fruity. That looks glorious. Wow. Wow. This makeup look turned out really good. Okay, let's zoom out and let's talk about hits versus misses. Okay, so that is the finished look. I actually really like how this turned out. I think it turned out really good. So this is what I will say. Okay, I have the stuff here in front of me. The gloss, really like it. The highlighter and the blush, both are really nice. I don't think this blush will be a favorite because it's a matte blush. The foundation looks beautiful. It smelled like death, but it looks beautiful on the skin. I'm gonna see how it holds up. I always come back and I review stuff a little bit later. You know, I need some time to think about it. The bronzer, I know I like. It's just a smidgen wrong of an undertone for me, but it's definitely workable, and it's more pigment than that I thought, but I know a bunch of you want that. So you hear that and you're thinking that's perfect. So keep that in mind. It's a pretty pigmented liquid bronzer. The powder is looking really good as well, and this highlighter is so beautiful. Like, how beautiful is that? This packaging is a little plasticky, but that is like such a nice one. I do like that one. And overall, I think all the things that I tried today were pretty good. Some of it, like this one, like I said, it works. It's a little bit gimmicky, but it still works. It's not the best Faux Freckle product I've tried in my life, but it's decent. It works. This one I'm gonna have to use, of course, a little bit more, but at least it does smell like sweet figs. It definitely does smell like sweet figs. The foundation, I kind of think, first I'm gonna see how it wears. If it still keeps on wearing this beautifully, I might go in store and see if I can get a better shade. Because this shade, it's never gonna be a good shade for me. Like, this isn't even my winter shade. Like, you could see, I was wearing like a mask. It was not the right shade. This is what I will say about the palette. The quality is nice, but there's nothing special in here. I didn't feel like any of these shades were bad shades, but they're also not spectacular shades. 3 shimmers, 2 mattes. They're nice, but this is what you get. You're not getting multi-chromes or duochromes or like really wet looking shades. It's not bad, but it's also like, I don't want to say mid because that's not really what I feel. I wish this was a little bit warmer. If this was a little bit warmer, I think I would be even more excited. And when I looked at this online, I thought this was going to be a little bit warmer, but it is actually kind of like a neutral. And I don't say like neutral as in like a neutral palette. I mean neutral leaning. It's not especially cool. It's not especially warm. It's kind of neutral leaning shades. So keep that in mind. If you have a warmer skin tone like me, it's gonna appear a little bit cooler, and if you have a more cooler skin tone, it's probably gonna appear a little bit warmer. just something to keep in mind. Let me know which one was your favorite. Have you tried any of these things or any of these things on your wish list? Everything will be linked down below in the description box in case you are interested. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you probably on Wednesday for a new video. And there's probably going to be a video on my second channel as well. Actually, there might be a video tomorrow. I don't know. Everything is up in the air. But subscribe, and I will see you soon.